Hello, it's Wednesday the 4th of March 2015. We got a little bit of entertainment for you today, a little bit of light entertainment for you today. You know the city of Quebec, where I do karaoke on a Monday night. Well, as well as a karaoke, we have a couple of boys turn up with ukuleles each and every week, and I've recorded a little bit of them playing their ukulele on stage just this Monday gone. So that's coming up at the end of the show. Marge wants to say, you didn't say on Tuesday's video if you decided to do your live 1 AM show. No, not this week. I'm thinking about it though, Marge. I am thinking about doing a sort of 1 AM Wednesday morning show. That's UK time. So we'll see how that pans out, okay? Your sister was holding your United Kingdom Talk phone case on her phone at the weekend. Yes, indeed she was, and Marge says it really stands out. It's good, isn't it? The only thing is they are quite expensive. They're about £10. It's about $16 per case, you know, so not a cheap thing to sort of give away. I'd have to take another mortgage out, Marge. God's sake, we can't be giving out things left, right and centre, dear. Perhaps on special occasions I might have one made, I don't know. When is your 70th birthday? I'll send you one then. Is that far off? Do let me know, my darling. And now, this little story that... Oh, no, there was also... Just a minute. I forgot something on Saturday. Is that it? There it is. On Saturday's show, for some reason, Sean sent an email in and it went into the spam box, Sean. You are now officially classed, dear, as spam. Spam, 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 spam. Oh, by the way, do you like... See, new things are appearing behind me. We have the London Underground picture. And we now also have... Oh, there it is, that side. A picture of Ursula. Yes? From The Little Mermaid. Ba 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 ba. Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. That one wants to be thinner. That one wants to get the girl. Do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor unfortunate... I do that at karaoke. I must record that for you. I will record that for you. Anyway, so Sean went into the spam, spam, spam. So I've just found this yesterday. We were going to talk on Saturday about presents for long-term employees. And Sean says, we do Secret Santa at work, but like the idea of this more, and I love the new Toyota hydrogen car, which I think is coming out towards the end of this year, which we did speak about on Saturday. If you want to have a look at that, then just type in Toyota hydrogen car into the Google thing, and it'll tell you all about it. But I am fascinated by that. Really am. You know, to be able to drive a car, and the hydrogen doesn't directly drive the car. What it does is charge a battery, and it works by electricity. So it's all very quiet. Loving the idea of that hydrogen car. I'm hoping that perhaps my next car will be either hydrogen or electric. I can't see me buying another diesel car now. I think that's it now. We're coming to the end of that technology. And I honestly think... we're seeing the beginnings of the end of the combustion engine. You know, something you put oil, petrol, diesel into, lots of moving parts, turns around, a few explosions later, your car moves along. I think this is the beginning of the end. It might be very well long drawn out, like we're talking, you know, many, many years. Maybe, I don't know, 10 to 20 years. But this is the beginning of it, believe me. You remember that in 20 years' time, Sean, when you're, I don't know, 40 and I'm 72. So I shall be 72 in 20 years' time. Do not worry, I intend to talk for every single second of this next 20 years. Don't worry about that. I shall continue doing my programmes. Thank you, Sean. One of the other things we didn't get round to talking about on Saturday's show that I wanted to do was about these new organic burial pods. Now, if you don't like the idea of being shoved in a box and then being put 6 foot under, or even worse, I mean, I really don't like the idea of a cremation. You know, basically being chucked in a very hot oven. I really don't want that. I don't want to go up in smoke. I really don't. then here is a new idea. This is organic burial pods that will turn your loved ones into trees. Okay? Now, the story I found on the website Bored Panda. And it says, the idea of coming full circle and returning, hence we came from, is one that appeals to many of us, regardless of our faith or lack, you know. So religion doesn't come into this. Because you always get someone, oh, I'm not... They all do it on LBC, don't they? As soon as a religious story comes in, the presenter seems to have to tell you, oh, I'm not religious at all in any way. But why do they have to tell you that? You know, I don't come on here and say I'm not an atheist, but I don't do that, do I? So why do they have to bloody do that all the time? Retards! Retards! Anyway, it goes on. And this is an idea captured perfectly by this beautiful new burial method developed in Italian. Ciao bella, Italia! Ciao bella! Oh, I love the Italian ice creams. They're massive. If you go to Italy, you get massive ice creams. Yeah, you do. Just for a few of those Monopoly money euros. Euros do make me laugh. We don't have those in the UK, thank you very much. Euros, do me a favour. Continuing. The capsule is biodegradable that will turn the deceased's body into nutrients for a tree that will grow out of their remnants. After being encapsulated in the fetal position, the deceased is buried and either a tree or a tree seed is planted above their capsule. The project site already has a number of trees to choose from. Now have a look at this. This is the pod. Oh look, it looks a bit like a coconut, doesn't it? And we're going to be squashed up into the fetal position, and that just above there is the roots to the tree. I quite like the idea. Looks all right, doesn't it? Looks all right. The project is currently only a concept because Italian law forbids such burials. If it were to allow to proceed, however, the project's aim would be to create entire memorial parks full of trees instead of tombstones. And instead of destroying and burying wood for wooden coffins, we would, at the end of our lives, provide sustenance for a new tree. You would become, in effect, a tree. You've got a pod underneath, the tree there. The roots will go into the pod and start sucking out your bits and pieces. And you become a tree. I like it. I like it. I can understand Italy, very Catholic religious place. I don't know what the hierarchy of the Catholic Church would think about this. But certainly I think they should take this idea to the States. They're doing, I know they're doing it in the States. They do all sorts of strange things. Anything. You can sell anything in the United States. Anything at all. Even this programme will be sold. Maybe, perhaps not. I don't know. I can't even give this away, dear. I keep offering people boxed sets, but there doesn't seem to be any interest. So there we are. The burial pod. I like it. Well, I mean, why stop at a tree? Maybe for your loved ones, boys and girls, you know, you could plant the pod and above it, plant vegetables. Carrots. Tomatoes. And then, in years to come, your loved ones could eat you all up. How delicious would that be? Yum, 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 yum. I'm liking the sound of that. Right, there we are. That's the burial pods. Good idea, I think. I like that idea very much. I really do. And then when you wanted to visit someone, you wouldn't go to a boring old, you know, grave or anything. No grave. You'd go to a forest. You could take the whole family there and then go next to a tree and say to your children, yes, that one there is Grandad Chris. I love it, dear. I love it. Right, that's it then. A little bit of music for you now, boys and girls. Actually, I've talked for such a long time. I think I'm just going to show you one, okay? This guy is called Ray. And Ray comes to the City of Quebec every Monday night. That's City of Quebec pub in Old Quebec Street, London, W1A, I think it is. Check that out if you ever want to come to that one. It is a gay pub. All are welcome, as always. And he's playing his ukulele. I did have a guy called Johnny doing it as well. And I shall put him on maybe tomorrow or the day after, again at the end of the show. So you sit back and enjoy a little bit of ukulele playing by a very good friend, an ex-DJ friend of mine. This is Ray Reynolds.
Little stick of black for rock along the promenade I stroll. In my pocket got a shock I can tell, cause when I pulled it out I pulled me shirt off as well. And every day when the rhyme straight, the kids all round me flock. Girl, I made me come to me, she shouted oh. She said, I think I'm drowning when you say me, I know. I said, well, it's a drowning, dear. Dear, I let it go. I'll be a little stick of black rock. Give me a little stick of black rock. Along the promenade I stroll. In the gay disco I went dancing each night. I wonder every queen I dance with stuck to me tight. Every day when the night straight, the kids all round me flock. A fella took me round to rap, it cost 1 and 3. I said when he was drunk, is that supposed to be dead? Bumpty, bumpty, up, the only thing I can see is the little stick of black. Go man, go! It's me, a little stick of black. Thank you! Thank you very much. Thank you, Reynolds. And tonight we have more. We have more.